Hello, Trinity. I'm Town Crier Doug.
Town Crier Kid.
These are your Trinity announcements. Of course, we want to do a great big thank you to all those who helped out with the health fair this past Saturday. It was a great success, and we want to thank you all and all who came out.
Come join our sunflower project. You'll receive a packet of 10 Mammoth Gray Striped sunflower seeds. Plant these somewhere in your yard or garden for a beautiful fall display. Sunflowers are happy flowers, following the sun all day. They also happen to be the national flower of Ukraine. Sunflowers are also a favorite food for pollinators who are struggling to survive. They are responsible for every third bite of food you eat.
Sometime in the late summer, early fall, you will be asked to send us a photo of your sunflowers. This isn't a contest, just an opportunity to bring some joy and happiness to you and your neighborhood, and we'll share those photos online and on a bulletin board here at church.
If interested, there will be an opportunity for you over the course of the summer to count and record pollinators in your garden. Extra project materials, including the seeds, directions for planting and joining the National Great Sunflower Project 2022, will be available at the health fair on Saturday and at the worship services this weekend. Come join in on the fun.
That sounds like an opportunity to learn about the birds and the bees. Save the date for Vacation Bible School, August 1st through 5th. Grab a pair of sandals, your bathrobe, and your sense of adventure and get ready to escape with the Israelites at Wilderness Escape VBS. We'll meet Moses, hang out with the Israelites, and join their amazing adventure of trusting God in the wilderness.
Also, save September 10th and 11th for the God's Work Our Hands. We're in the planning stages and more information will come soon.
Look.
God, it's been a while since I've seen that one.
Yep, time for some letters from you. We're going to go to the old Trinity mailbox. We got a letter. Hi, Town Criers. I really enjoyed your show. Well, we hear that. Who doesn't? But I was wondering, now that we meet at church more often and the announcements are during the church service, do you think you'll be continuing your role as Town Criers in doing Trinity announcements? Sincerely, Gigi.
Good question.
Great question, Gigi. You and I haven't really thought about it. I mean, I know as soon as we say we're not going to do it, what are we going to get? Hundreds? Thousands of letters and emails? I mean, I understand our audience would be devastated. I mean, I couldn't even think of a money amount to make us not do this. Can you think of a money amount?
I mean, $1 million. Possibly.
Possibly. I think that's an amount we both would agree. Reasonable. But, you know, money aside.
Yeah.
I think it's a great question, and I think we can't make that decision, and really the audience can't quite make that decision, but I think the Spirit.
Yeah.
The Spirit makes that. And as you know, the Spirit moves very differently, but I think the best way to find out how the Spirit wants us to do it,
Random Bible verses.
So let's get a random Bible verses, and for those of you who don't remember or have not seen this before, we just pick out of these bowls there's a chapter, a verse, and a book of the Bible. And the Spirit leads us to where it wants to tell us. And in here, find confirmation student will find those verses. So let's make sure, let's see, we'll do the books of the Bible first, chapter, and then verse. And again, random. We don't know where the Spirit.
Random.
But I think we need to ask this time rather.
Yeah.
So I think our first question is, should the Town Criers continue? Should the Town Criers continue?
That's a good one.
So let me get that. So I got my books here. Micah. That's a chapter, book of the Bible I'm not familiar with. Chapter 2. Micah, chapter 2. And finally, verse 10. So Micah chapter 2, verse 10. And I'm going to put these aside so we don't repeat.
Verse 10.
Verse 10. What's the Spirit telling us? So this is the question, should the town criers continue?
Arise and go, for this is no place to rest because of uncleanness that destroys with a grievous destruction.
Well, okay, rise and go. Still not clear.
Yeah.
I'm still not clear. So let's the Spirit help
Yeah.
decide. If we continue, what will happen to us? Okay, let's do that. If we continue, what will happen to us? So our book, Romans. Oh, great book. Great book. Martin Luther got a lot of Romans. Romans chapter 3. Romans chapter 3, verse 16. So, oh look, 16. What are the odds of that? I got that right. So, if we continue, what will happen to us? What does the Spirit say?
Ruin and misery are in their paths.
Still not getting it.
Yeah,
I'm not picking up on that. But you know, it's not just about us.
No.
The world, all our viewers are out there. So let's ask the Spirit, what happens to the world if we continue?
Yeah.
All right. So let's mix this up. Matthew. The Gospels, can't go wrong with the Gospels. Spirit is leading us. And chapter 24. Matthew chapter 24. Again, random. You can see the randomness. I don't even know what I'm pulling out of here.
Matthew 24.
20, verse 7.
Verse 7.
Verse 7. So this is what happens to the world if we continue. So let's see where the Spirit tells us.
For nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines and earthquakes in various places. I'm not getting it.
I'm not getting that either. I'm not getting nothing. I mean, it sounds like there'll be some problems, but I mean, so we were not sure what will happen, say, I don't know, 1,000 years from now?
I don't think anybody would care 1,000 years from now, though. But
Let's ask the Spirit.
Yeah.
If we continue, what will happen in 1,000 years? All right, Spirit, so let's take a look, and I've got Revelations, one of the happier books. Always a joy to be in Revelations. Chapter 20.
Chapter 20.
And just randomly pick a verse. Verse 7. Revelations chapter 20, verse 7. And the question is, what will happen if we continue? What will happen 1,000 years from now if we continue? See if the Spirit has an answer.
Doubt it.
I doubt it.
When 1,000 years are ended, Satan will be released from his prison and will come out to deceive the nations at the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, in order to gather them for battle. They are as numerous as the sands of the sea. Nothing.
Nothing. I got nothing on
Nothing.
that.
Beats me.
Yeah, maybe the Spirit's being very tight with the information because we're not getting it. But I want to prepare our viewing audience that we may be retiring soon, maybe sometime next month. So you might want to start that letter campaign now, but or raising the money, which is not important to us.
That's not all.
Well, that concludes our announcements, and as always, for our top story tonight, Caden will be assisting for you Larrys out there who are hard of hearing. Our top story tonight, Jesus is risen.
Jesus is risen.
He is risen indeed.
He's risen indeed.
Have a very blessed week.
Have a very blessed week.